All right, ladies and gentlemen, they're happy there for a reason, even though they're always pretty happy. Ringing the bell there and just disappears like that. Joining us now for the Daily Closing Bell Report is Rob Williams, NewsmaxFinance Deputy Editor. And welcome, sir.
Thank you, Steve. Good to be here.
Good day. A lot of green today.
It was, yeah, a very strong day. The Dow rose about 170 points to end the week, so we looked really strong.
Yeah, and I think we're putting those numbers up on the screen, if I'm not mistaken. And here they go.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so as I said, the Dow was up by almost 1%, 168 points. The NASDAQ also rose by 0.7% or 34 points. And the S&P rose almost 19 points to 2,108 or 0.9%. So strong all the way across the board there.
And to what do you attribute this? 2 days ago we had the, as we described it yesterday, the immediate taste of the Fed Reserve in our mouths, or the investors did, that they were happy, and then yesterday they digested it, and today I don't want to say what comes after that.
I don't know. Where are we going with this theme?
I don't know, but that's how we describe those 2 days. So to what do you attribute the good news today?
Well, yeah, you're right. Wednesday did spike upward quite a bit, and then yesterday just didn't seem to go anywhere. But I think now we went back to everyone feeling good about what the Fed had to say, that it is not going to raise interest rates anytime soon. And we're not only seeing the reaction in stocks, but we're also seeing it in the dollar, which fell by the most in 3 years. This week it did, so against the euro, that is. And so the strong dollar has been a real problem. Today we had a couple of reports from Tiffany, the jeweler, and Nike, the shoemaker and athletic wear. And they both complained about how the strong dollar was hurting their results.
Yeah. So, and I know that Tiffany's moved down a lot. They took a hit in their price and outlook. But yeah, the strong dollar will help. You also had some news from a couple of other companies as well today.
Oh, right. So Biogen, IDEC, they were up almost 10%. They had very positive results for an Alzheimer's drug. It's not on the market yet. It could be years away from being on the market, but it did show signs of helping people that were suffering.
That is great news all the way around, yeah.
It is, really is. It's the first drug of its kind that has been clinically shown to halt, not cure Alzheimer's, but at least slow its progress. Right. So the next stage is to widen the tests, get more people recruited into the testing, and take it from there. And
Walmart and GoDaddy also made some news today, I believe.
Well, right. Walmart, its stock didn't move much, but it did agree to pay $10 million in a settlement to this comedian who was killed in a truck driving accident.
In New Jersey, I believe.
In New Jersey, right. Your home state. Well,
stop reminding me. Yeah.
And so, yeah, they settled with this comedian's family. So.
And GoDaddy, what's their news today?
Well, they filed for an IPO. They're hoping to raise almost $500 million. They're an internet web hosting company.
Do you get to have dinner with Danica Patrick?
That would be nice.
All right. So this week was the Fed. Everything was centered around the Fed.
Right.
So going forward, for instance, next week, what do we have to look forward to?
Well, next week we'll get existing home sales for February, and they'll probably be at an annual run rate of about 5 million, which is, it's so-so. It's been about what they've been during this recovery, but it's not like 7.5 million that we saw during the peak, like in 2006. So it's really not all that great.
And more news on inflation?
Inflation, is expected to just bump up slightly, 0.2%, and so it's really not enough to get the Fed moving quite yet.
All right. Appreciate it, Rob.
Sure.
Speak to you next week. Have a great weekend. And
thanks, Steve.
All of you, count your money. Have a great weekend. And you can find out more financial news, folks, by going to Newsmax.com, and you hit the finance button at the very top of the page. So again, that's Newsmax.com, and look for the finance button. It's at the top of the Newsmax.com page. Up next, Gimme 5. Don't go away.